Hey, what's going on YouTube? This EXO coming at you here. Just woke up, got some stuff to do today, but I'm realizing I've got some stuff that I need to do, the Little Blue, that is more important than the sound system. That's right. We've got a little bit of a clunky steering problem going on right now. Did some research. Looks to be like the steering shaft, the intermediate steering shaft to be exact, the one that pretty much joins up between the firewall and the mechanism right down here. We've already done some of the preparation with jack stands, jacks, getting the correct tools and stuff, so it shouldn't be too bad. But guys, you gotta see this problem. What the hell? It's this part right there. I don't know if you can see that, but check out the noise it makes. Hear that? So it's not good. It's been causing a lot of jarring. It'll all of a sudden kind of just clunk over, depending on where you are on the turn, you know what I mean? So that's not safe, especially when you're running all this, expensive gear. It's gonna be quite a job. I'm gonna have to take off that wheel and lift up the car on jack stands and stuff. I went above and beyond the Call of Duty though, because these things are like 6 tons. I wanted to make sure that our subwoofers and our amplifiers didn't have an effect on it. So I got these big bad boys along with our Pittsburgh 4-ton. It should do the job, just perfect. It's nothing to be proud of, but those things happen. Little Blue needs some attention. We're gonna give it to her. I think the part's like $70. I'm not 100% certain. And also, as far as the sound system goes, before we can even put the new subwoofers in here, we need to take out one of the screws for the brace so we can take that port out. We're actually gonna be redoing the whole entire port with lighter weight wood, because this is done with the 13-ply. Double layer of 13-ply, weighed about 40 pounds. So just for the port, I think that's a little too much weight added just for the port. So I think we maybe even do a single layer with some bracing. Stick right along with me and you'll see the whole thing come together. But like I said, I'd rather be safe than sorry with this stupid thing, because I'll show you on the other side of it, it is even worse. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. That was pointless. There's no way you're going to be able to see that. But I did a little bit of Bondo work under here. Some really shitty Bondo work. The whole thing was collecting water, and I had to do what I had to do. And it worked. But I took my carpet back out because we're going to be doing all sorts of stuff under here with more switches. And this stopped working, so I had to figure out what the hell was going on with that too. I may take my multimeter back there and just check the solenoid itself, but I'm pretty sure that it just zonked out. And I'm going to be building new pods. I came to the conclusion a couple days ago that, these are awesome, but look. Holy shit, she's separating from the mounting points. She's separating from the back plate. And it's just no good, you know what I mean? So I'll take this off, I'll remove that peel and seal. I'm pretty sure that Tate put on some PS back here, the BSPS. As far as the amp lab install goes, we're still trying to plug away at that. It's been a great battery to test stuff inside when we get new subwoofers, so that's been a plus. But the megalith, of course, is gonna go right back here. But let me tell you some of the thought processes that I've been going through right now. Since I'm adding 2 batteries right here, one right here and one right here, they're about 70 pounds apiece, and I wanted to keep them as close to the front as possible without coming past this rear axle, so it doesn't sag in the back so much, so it kind of keeps it center of gravity, or the center of the axle rather. So since we're adding all that weight, I don't know if I want to do a whole false floor right here. Even though the wood that we have is fairly lightweight, it wouldn't add too much, beef. It would just be for decoration. But really, that's like 15 pounds of extra wood just for decoration. So I'm obviously going to take this out, find a way to cover this up without the stock trim. Or I may go down to the junkyard, guys. What do you think about this? Going down to the junkyard, getting the stock trim package for this, putting that in, and then working around it towards the center, so you can see the amp lab battery in there, and obviously all of our crescendos and stuff like that. So there's another idea that I've been throwing around, and I also have some footage of putting this heat insulation in from Second Skin. I haven't even really mentioned the before and after difference. We're gonna do a whole video on this right here. The muffler is right here, so it was acting like a heating element for my whole trunk. And I would come in here and the ambient temperature would sometimes be hotter than the heat sink. Look at this fisheye. I am loving that. Looks pretty damn sweet. I wanted to run a couple ideas by the YouTube land because I'm going to be doing a stripper pole here, but the mounting points are a little bit, it's a little bit cumbersome, if you know what I mean. We got the E-brake, the center console. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a diagonal stripper pole like you see a lot of the people do, or if I'm going to do a straight up and down stripper pole. But what I wanted your feedback is what do you think it should be made out of? Do you think that aluminum would be enough, maybe even filled up aluminum? Let me show you what I'm talking about. The previous owners accidentally left, well, I don't know if it was an accident, but they left some shit, lots of shit, including this pole. And I don't know if you can tell by video, but it's actually fairly thick. I mean, it's a good muckle, so, it's not the most solid thing in the world, but if you look up here, it is weldable. I'm not even sure what the hell it is. If you can tell me what it is. It's got this little mechanism on it that moves this up and down. It probably just props something up. Probably was something important at one time. But I was thinking about using it for, a stripper pole. What do you think? Frankenstein doesn't really need a stripper pole because we added a false roof from the get-go that is also kind of chipping apart a little bit. If there's one thing that I kind of regret with this install, it's going through the fucking roof, guys. I didn't really think about that before. That's all been a slow process. I mean, he's been around the block now. Holy shit, guys, he's been around the block. There he is. This thing is gonna be wailing this year. Fucking this year, can you believe it? It's been such a long time coming. I can't wait to get this thing showboating in Basin around North Carolina. I wanted to show you something real quick. I got my fans all wired up with this little switch right here. Don't mind this, guys. Please don't mind this. In fact, let me just cover this up. I know it's really shitty right now. Everybody has the things that they're not proud of. And this is one of mine right here. Just slow going. So, let me show you here. The voltage is actually pretty damn good with these fans running with them off. I mean, it does suck some juice, but check it out. They're loud as hell, and it stays right about at 13 volts. See that? Even with them at full blast. Right here is where the air, you can feel, oh yeah, do you see that? All those particles come flying out. Here's where the air is pushing. You can feel it. You can feel it big time. And on the other side is where the air is pulling. The air is pulling from here and pushing over there. So, check it out, guys. I added a little bit of these bags right here just in case I had a water driplet. The other day it was raining big. But look at that, guys. Fucking hell. You can see the LED lights moving, but it is absolute friggin' mayhem of air back here. I love it. Also, I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but I got a friggin' Diaguardo case right friggin' siliconed into my dashboard. Right there, friggin' honoring the good old man with the VCI. Here's the module right here. I love this thing. It even says EXO for us. Check it out. Tells us how warm, or rather how cold our coils are, because last night it got to be around 55 degrees. It's just nice to have when you're jamming and you don't know what the temperature of your coils are. So that's pretty damn decent. Well guys, this video is just to give you a quick update on everything. Let you know that Little Blue is got a slight gimp, but we're gonna fix it up real good. I'll even include a whole video of the process. Like I said, I've never jacked up a car onto jack stands before, so that'll be fairly interesting. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing, but there's lots of stuff we need to do on Little Blue. I mean, look at this. We're starting to get lots of chips in the paint. That's gonna be another project, especially right here. Holy shit. Look at that, guys. Think I should sand this and probably, I don't know, spray paint it? I don't know, though. If I spray paint it this, it's not gonna match the rest of it. I almost guarantee it. But that's gonna be another day, another video, guys, another day. So, like always, guys, thank you for watching the videos. I just posted up another one yesterday. Lots of cool stuff, lots of inverted madness and systems, sky-high car audio walkthrough and all that stuff. Just really fun times. So, thanks for watching the video, slapping a good old thumbs up. Just a little second channel update for all the Bassheads. All right. I'll talk to you in the next one.